What is going on, guys? So today I'm going to be breaking down how much I actually make. And again, it fluctuates. I'll just be trying to do the average. But again, one of my main sources of income is stock trading. I ended up making last month $38,000. So basically, the way I do it is I bring my account usually back down to 60,000, and then whatever I make is what I keep profit. Last month, I ended up going from 60 up to 98, ended up cashing out. Now we are in the month of February. It is February 18th or 19th, I believe. My account balance is currently at like 83. It was at 84 a little bit up today. I did end up going down a little bit after hours with Ethereum, so I am trying to do that right now, just a nice swing. But yeah, so currently for this month, I am up 23, almost $24,000. Which again is not too bad, and I would be up in technically an extra 2,000 because I did cash out 2,000 about a week and a half ago for personal reasons. So that is how much I'm up in stock trading. Now the second source of income right now is car flipping. Currently I have 3 cars right now at my place in Utah. My buddy ended up taking care of them. We're about to list all of them. They're all cleaned. I have pictures of 2 of them. We need pictures for the last one. Mercedes C-Class is what we have right now. The other is a GMC, I think Yukon, I don't know if that's the same car, and then a Jeep Renegade or Liberty. One of those, again, I'm kind of just a cash cow. He takes care of the rest. But we're looking at making about, I believe, a total of $6,000 profit. Then once we split it between each other, so I'll be looking at around 3,000 to 4,000. We're looking at each. So basically, my end of the goal month with this stock trading is to get it up to my account to 90. So I'll make 30 grand that way. Then I'll make another 4 grand with that. So I'll be at 34. And that is actually all the money which I currently cash out. And then I'll have my wholesale business where I will make close to 2 grand this month. So I'll be at 36. That is basically all the businesses or things I do where I take monthly profit. Now I do have other stuff like I have my retirement, I have my crypto investments that earn me interest, I have my real estate portfolio. Those also technically get me around a 6% month cash flow. So I have that again. So that is kind of that, but I don't cash those out. I reinvest all of those because I definitely feel like my living is where it should be. And the only reason why I'm currently cashing out of my stock account is, one, I'm not a huge fan. I still need to get better at the emotional part because I do want to upgrade it, but I'm just not comfortable yet with trading $150,000, $200,000. Second off, I'm currently about to buy 2 properties. One where I'm going to live in. One I want to do as a flipper upper home. So I'm going to be taking care of that within the next 2 months, as well as I then want to buy a rental property all around in the same time, all around April, May, June time. So within those 3 months, I will have a lot of expenses, which is why I feel like if I trade out the stock account, because the house I'm going to be buying is close to $700,000. And again, the down payment, I'm trying to get it close to as possible. I think I'm just going to do 5%. But again, that's 35 grand that I then need. The rental flip, I'm going to need a decent amount because I'm again, just do 5% down. Now this is going to be 200,000, so that's going to be 10,000. So I'm at $45,000 that I need, and then the rental property again, 5% down of a $250,000 house. So I'll be looking at 12 and a half. So again, I'll be looking at close to $50,000 that I have coming up in expenses there. Sorry, my neck. And another big purchase I'm currently in the middle of is I'm looking at buying a new car. I currently have a great MA competition car, which I truly love, but I want another one, not another M8, but I really like the Ferrari California T 2017. They're not too bad, or I was debating between the 2017 McLaren 570S, but if anything, then I would want the Spider because I just love hardtop convertibles, and especially in Texas, it makes a lot of sense. So those are kind of my 2 main things that I'm looking at. The 2017 McLaren, they're close to around the same price, but the Spider would be a lot more than the California tea. So it's kind of a toss-up for me. So again, I will be getting that in April. So again, that maybe sooner. I might be getting it sooner actually, probably once I come back from Mexico, so within 2 weeks. So those are expenses I have coming up. So within the next March, April, May, June, within the next 4 months, I would say I'm close to, I would say almost $80,000 that I'm going to be spending, because again, on the car I'm just doing like 20-25% down, the rest financing. So yeah, but everything else that I don't need, plus I have my monthly expenses right now. $1,000 for the M8. Car insurance is fucking killing me. Oh my god, that is terrible. So I have $700 for car insurance, so I'm $1,700 for that. Vacations that I take, another $1,000. Let's just do $1,300, so I'm at $3,000 there. Then rent currently, with food, that's another $1,000, so $4,000. So per month, I would say I'm spending around, let's just up it, $5,000. So not too bad. So I spend $5,000 each month. I make 30, 35, but on average, that's not what I make. I truly just started making actually good money, I would say back in December. So I'm pretty new to like the big figures kind of right now, which isn't too bad. But I would say currently on this year, I'm doing quite fairly well. So it's not too bad. And yeah, so I would say currently, if you would just take 2021 into account, my average for this year currently, after once February is done, I will be looking at like $40,000 a month. So again, it's not too bad. That's why I feel like if I just take the 5,000 expenses and all of that, I should be good to go. But yeah, that is kind of what I make. That is how I make my money, as well as now with the new WBB that I'm starting. If you guys want to check that out, link in the description. But that, again, basically all it is a Discord where I give out informations, do challenges. We have clothes that we're starting, because I just really want to wear my own clothes, because I feel like that's something I could be super proud of and make everything that I always wanted to wear that I could never find in stores. So I want to do that. I want to teach people about financial, that actually helps how I travel, because like I came to Mexico and my flight is free. That's great. The Airbnb was super cheap, and I'm going to Mexico City this weekend, and that flight was also free, and the food here is super cheap as well. I'm going out to eat 3-4 times a day, and again, no complaints. I'm freaking have a what's it called? What's the English word? I forget it, but I have a pool downstairs, I have a pool upstairs, rooftop pool. That's what it was, rooftop pool. So again, I do not have complaints. But yeah, that is basically the breakdown of how much I make, and I'm trying to expand it. I want to get the WBB more involved. It stands for Wolves, Bulls, and Bears of Wall Street. So I want to kind of create a team and see how that kind of goes. But yeah, you know, it's nice, it's fun. I love what I do. I love Mondays. I hate weekends. I started trading crypto on weekends because I was so bored, and I hated not really making any money. And and I also make another $700 a month because of the car I sold. I ended up buying an Audi S5, and I ended up selling it. And since I paid it off in full when I bought it, they pay me $700 a month every month. So again, it's not bad, and it's more than what I paid for it, so it's nice profit for me. So yeah, I get $700 a month for that, which covers my insurance for the M8 I currently have. But besides that, yeah, there's not much to it. The goal is to get your passive income, like the $700 a month, to cover what I currently have. So my goal is to make basically $4,000 or $5,000. I'm trying to get some expenses down here, you know. Basically, I feel like and then with the mortgage, okay, you know what? I calculated out. I'm gonna basically by April time I'll be spending $8,000 every single month. So I gotta make sure my passive investments cover the $8,000, so that when my active work, like stocks and all of that, can continue to grow my passive investments, I can start building up a shit ton of cash to put it in, so I can earn even more return on it. So that's kind of my game plan besides that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video on my breakdown, how I make my money, how I spend my money, and yeah, that's basically it. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and now I will end this video and go back to swinging on this awesome swing, which reminds me, as soon as I get back, I am buying one of these. So other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and peace out.